Good morning and welcome to our first Monday meditation of 2023. And the theme that I am bringing forward for this week is Rocky Inspiration for Your Most Awesome Empowerment. So, this is the first Monday meditation of 2023. So, I'd like to wish all of you a very happy new year and welcoming all of us into what is seeming to be a very powerful year. As I have been listening to people that sense into energies like astrologers and other people who have their ways of connecting with guides and other things in order to sense what's ahead for us. It sounds like 2023 is going to be a very powerful year where we're going to be seeing a lot of change. And so the way that I see it is that if we are kind of like a tin cans tied to the bumper of a car and just getting drug along through change, it could be a very uncomfortable and even perhaps traumatic experience. And what I would like to do is to help all of us to take ourselves from being drug along through change to actually being in the driver's seat of the car, for actually using the power of this year in order to empower us to be able to make some powerful changes for ourselves and our lives, and also to bring powerful change to the people around us. So I know that empowerment and change, it doesn't just happen just because we want it to happen. It does require us to come to a place of readiness for change. So it's one thing to want a change. It's one thing to want to be more empowered. But we really do need to find our way into that place of, you know what? I really want this in my soul, in my body. I have talked in previous Monday meditations about the power of entrainment. So I am connecting with that energy myself now, and I'm offering you connection with that energy. So this is not, I'm not just giving information here. I'm actually tuning into the energy states of what I'm talking about, and I'm offering that for you to be able to tap into those energy states and connect with them yourself. So we're talking now about coming to that place of being ready to make change, to empower ourselves. So last week we took some time in a stage called Discover, where we were connecting with a sense of hope. And so I hope that you enjoyed that last week. And so now we're taking the next step up. We're notching up our game to the realm of empowerment. And so if you would like to take a moment now to just connect in with inside of yourself. I know that there are some things that you have been wishing for and desiring, and perhaps for a very long time, perhaps years, perhaps even decades. And there may even be a sense that these things were impossible in the past. So there may have been a space of longing without a sense of any legs underneath of it, without being able to do anything about it. So I'm encouraging you now to connect in with a sense of, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I am ready to commit myself to the steps that are needed for me to make the changes that I truly desire. So we are putting in an intention that these are heart-based, love, foundational changes that you are desiring. And we are connecting in with a sense of, yes, I really want this for myself this year. I have had enough of feeling like things are impossible. And I am rooting down in and connecting with a sense of, I am going to do this year. So connecting with that sense of readiness for change, a grounded sense of readiness for change, I would now like to share that a little story from when I was a teenager. When I was 17, I attended a 3-month Buddhist seminary at was at a place called the Rocky Mountain Dharma Center in Colorado. And at the end of this 3-month Buddhist seminary, I was given the practice of prostrations. So this is a very physical practice where you start standing up and you offer your body, speech, and mind, and then you lay your entire body down on the ground, arms outstretched, and you are completely offering your body, speech, and mind. And then you get up. And so to complete the practice, you have to do it 108,000 times, which it is a large number. And so it is a very physical practice. And after doing a such session of prostrations, I would be sore because it does take some physical exertion in order to do prostrations. And so just before I had moved to Rocky Mountain Dharma Center, I had seen the movie Rocky, which is a story, the main character, Rocky, played by Sylvester Stallone, he gets this amazing opportunity, like unheard of opportunity, to fight this champion boxer. And so he has this great opportunity, but he has to build himself up to be at that level to fight that champion boxer. And so the movie was very inspiring to me to see him take on the challenge and to do the steps that were necessary in order to build his body up, build his skill up, in order to be able to successfully fight this world champion. And so one of the things that he did in this movie was he would get up in the morning, and to have a quick protein-filled breakfast, he would drink a glass of, and I don't remember how many, was it like 16? He drank a glass of raw eggs. So he would just break one egg after another into the glass, drink them, and then go out and do his power workout. And so when I was a teenager, figuring out how I was going to really dig into this humongous task of doing 108,000 prostrations, I decided to take my inspiration from Rocky. And so rather than taking time in the morning to go from my cabin all the way down to the main kitchen, have a proper breakfast, instead, the night before, I would pack up, I think it was maybe 4 eggs, and I would take them home and I would break them into a glass, and I would drink them in the morning and go straight from my cabin over to the shrine room where I would do the prostrations. And so I would get a really early start, and I would get a lot of prostrations done each morning before in the afternoon was work. We all did our work, assigned work. So this is a bit of inspiration that I'm just sharing with you from my own journey. I did complete those 108,000 prostrations. I was probably stronger as a result of it, and hopefully my mind was a little bit softer, and I was more able to develop myself as a helpful person as a result of all those prostrations. So I am encouraging you to connect in with that energy of Rocky. What he did was very inspiring, and like I said in the beginning, making big changes, it doesn't just happen from just sitting and meditating upon the changes and wanting them to happen. Big changes happen from us developing within ourselves and in our lives what we need in order for those changes to manifest. And so my inspiration I'm sharing with you today is to begin to settle into committing to, yeah, I'm going to make some changes so that I can become a stronger person and ultimately be able to slide into the driver's seat of your car for 2023. So again, it's not just going to be a magical thing that we wish for. We need to take those practical steps. I really like the image of, are you going to take the step up or are you going to take the step down? Whenever we have a choice. I mean, I watched a training yesterday where somebody said we make 3,000 choices every day. I don't know how many choices we make, but it's actually a lot of choices we make every day. So when you think about that, as you're creating your life, it happens on those micro levels of each choice you make through the day. Are you going to choose to take the step up, which takes a little more exertion and it is taking you to a higher level? Or are you going to take the step down, which is, takes a lot less effort and it's more relaxing and takes less energy? Now, I am not somebody of extremes. Sometimes it makes sense to take the step down, take a rest, take a break. But if we're consistently doing that all the time, we're going nowhere. Our body's going to be weak and we are going to be drug along like cans behind the car. But if we are, for the most part, choosing to take that little bit more challenging step, to be courageous, to become stronger, to create a stronger life, facing our fears and, extending what our boundaries are, pioneering and creating new things that bring us joy and lightness in our life, then we are actually living our life from the driver's seat. And so, in this powerful year of 2023, when there is going to be a lot of change, so there's a lot of energy supporting change, if we decide to step into the driver's seat, take advantage of this special energy this year, and really create something beautiful for ourselves and for the people around us, and perhaps even spreading that further to an even more extensive sphere of contact and connection, then this could perhaps be the most awesome year you ever have. So I am going to be further exploring this theme of self-empowerment this week. I really hope you will join me in that, and I hope that you will join me in a really embodied commitment to creating those micro steps of change that are going to build something beautiful for yourself this year. And on that note of invitation, Eden and I are going to be offering another free masterclass at the end of this month. So beginning January the 30th, it is an incredibly powerful process. It is not an information-based masterclass. It is a transformational masterclass where I am guiding you through content that will lead you through these steps of discovering and then empowerment and then connecting with an awakened state of mind, and then how to integrate all of that to create an amazing career and life. And my partner Eden will be there doing her healing work, bringing a sense of safety, calmness, groundedness, the very best place to be able to make empowered change from. So we will be offering our dynamic masterclass beginning January 30th, and I will pop in the details into the description so that if you'd like to sign up, you can join us. But in any case, I really hope you'll join me this week in further doing discovery and exploration of how we can really move into a place of self-empowerment. So look forward to seeing you soon.